Hey guys, good morning. Well, good morning at the time of recording this. Good whatever it is when you're viewing. My name is David Feldman-Makrias. Welcome back to the channel. And today I just want to talk about something really quick. And it's just showing respect for your team. How you can do this one simple thing that goes a really long way. That demonstrates, if you're on a team, especially in now and age, and it can be across any industry, in a leadership role, what exactly you can do to show respect. Now, excuse me, this might go without saying, but it's very important to show and demonstrate respect for your team and your fellow colleagues because their time is important too. Work can be, I've been there, work can be all consuming. You can do, pretty much everything on your own time and your own hours with the use of a computer, a mobile phone, the internet, Wi Fi, hotspots, what have you. But I think it's extremely important to respect your team on work hours, even though people have salaries, right? Salaried employee, the old methodology is that you don't really have a time clock. But, it's still, I think it's still important to respect your team members. And I've been out of office for a few days now. And something that you probably can hear my dog in the background, she's slurping water. Excuse me. But something that um, I find really helpful, at least for me, when I get back into the flow of things, is to work on off time. Meaning, I'll get up really early the day before, maybe 4:35 in the morning, and I'll just plow through all the stuff that I missed, at least urgent notifications, emails, the Q1, I1 Q1, as Stephen Covey would say, important and urgent. Really, just Q1. But anyways, the so I answer everything early, right? So one thing that you can do that is really, really helpful for your team is if you're going to answer early, if I look at my inbox right here and I'm going to minimize myself, I use G Suite for a lot for Gmail. So instead of just hitting send, if I click here, I can schedule sends. So I was working at 4:35 in the morning this morning, but I don't want to bombard my team with emails and notifications, even though they've all told me they don't mind and whatever. I think that just adds added stress to the day. So I actually scheduled all my sends for a specific time. That way, they'll get 15 emails from me all at once. But at least they'll be alert, they'll be awake. It's during somewhat normal business hours. I think it's really important to do that because, you have to respect everybody's time, things of that nature. I'm actually pretty cautious, because we have multiple lines of communication. So email is one of them. But then we also have Slack, which is instant messenger just for like quick questions. And you can't, at least that I know of at this time, you can't schedule sends on Slack. So what I do is I open my Slack, I write the message, and then I'll set an alarm for myself to just hit all the sends all at once so that people know what's going on. Um, our project management software also doesn't have the same thing. So again, that's a little bit tougher to do, but not everybody is as plugged into our project management software, like to their phone and everything like that. Some are, but most are not. So therefore, the main one is emails and then instant messenger, at least for our business. So I try and if it's late at night, I'll try and schedule for 8 a.m. the next day. Um, if it's sometimes an urgent text happens. Not going to say that it's not going to happen. It does sometimes. But again, keeping this in your mind, just trying to respect their time. I think you'll find that to be really rewarding for people because um, I've actually had team members come up to me and say, "Hey, I really appreciate how you gave me time to be with my family, and you don't always harass us." And I really shouldn't say harass, but you don't always get on us for just answering you right away, or you're always really respectful of our time. One person told me, because I really try and refrain from sending things out on the weekend too, unless it's something that needs to be urgently done. And usually I'll do a text or a phone call, not an email if it needs to be urgently done, because not everybody's looking at their emails. And I had one person in particular tell me that compared to their last job, they really, really like not having to respond on weekends because they had a really tough time in their last employment. So again, be very conscious of your employees' time, of your team's time, because it's really, really important. That they have that balance that'll allow them to come back to work refreshed, so on and so forth. So again, you can do schedule sends. I think schedule sends are great because it allows you to be productive and you can pass the message along. Um, and anything to do with that, save your notifications, save your emails, and then hit a timer for yourself and just send them all at once. Yeah, so that's pretty much it, guys. Hope this helps. Hope this is valuable. Again, I found this very, very valuable, and my team members find it very, very valuable when I do this for them. And I think of them and are conscious of them that way. So yeah. All right, guys. Hope all is well, and I will see you in the next video. Bye bye.